Qué pedo, pinche Yayo, hijo de su puta madre. Bienvenidos los que vayan llegando. En breve comenzamos, ya estoy abriendo el juego. Nada más que necesito terminar de ajustar unas cositas, por eso no he iniciado. Nada más que el señor Steam dijo, vamos a ir directamente para allá. Y pues vamos a joder, pero bueno, mientras tanto, ¿cómo están? Vamos a poner esto aquí. Y pues nada, ¿no? Vamos a poner el chatcini por aquí. Feliz ha de estar el Yayo ya, que vamos a jugar su juego. Pero pues el Steam se anda actualizando. Teóricamente ya terminó. Steam creo que es la peor, ¿cómo se llama esta madre? Tienda. Pero pues bueno, se supone que ya se está abriendo el juego. Y digo se supone pues porque aquí ahorita me acaba de aparecer. Así que nada más déjenme configurar esto. Juego. Chale, ya me voy de nuevo, ojalá te guste. ¿Cómo que ya te vas de nuevo, papi? No. No. Está chulo. Pues yo también espero lo mismo, ¿no? Pues bueno, ahí está, ¿no? Vamos para allá. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Ok. O sea, dice que no es apto para los chavos, ¿no? Según esto. Según no es apto para los chavos, para la chaviza, para los rucos. Pero ¿por qué no me deja avanzar? Bueno, nada más déjenme compartirlo rápido, amigos. Para que le caiga un poquito más de gente. Ahí está. Y... El Merol. El Merol. A ver, individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit. Okay, I agree. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Ya, está bien, está bien. Ay, güey, está muy alto. ¿Qué es esto, güey? Voy a bajarle tanto a la música, que está un poquito alta. No sé, güey. A ver, new game, enter your name. Vamos a ponerle weather. A ver, vamos a ponerlo algo mejor. Hey. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious. To any attention, she might throw out herself. The girl's Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. ¿Ya sigues aquí? You know the kind of friend you've never seen yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. You used to walk to school together and then... Okay. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let's say you're catching too. Bueno. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and waiting for you. Okay, hey, you say that like you were thinking about it now. Huh, no. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, and I don't want them, you think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine, very good, very good, very good. But you did wait for me after all. Yeah. I guess you don't have it in you. Sayori. The streets become increasingly spent. Okay. Have you received a clue? A club. I told you already, I'm really not investing in joining any clubs. Yeah, I haven't looked either. That's not true. You told me you went. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me... Bueno, pues el intro un poquito medio largo, pero a ver. The school days is very nice ever and it's sort of After I pack up my things, start blanking at the wall, looking for... Let's see what needed shops. I guess I have no choice. To start with the enemy club. Hello, Sayori. So you must have come into the club umbrella was pressing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one within the classroom. I thought I caught you coming from the classroom, but I see you sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're reading words and me some things. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could meet my club, Sayori. Yeah. There is no way I'm going to your club. Meaning, Sayori is vice president of literature club. Okay. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did because she thought it would be fun to help her start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she narrated the title vice president. That said, my interest in Duterte is guaranteed to be even less. I am going to a new club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that we'd bring in Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hehe. Don't make promises you can keep. I can tell you. So you're really that much. I can tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so kind as to have planned all this one. One side. Final sub, buy for a cup of it. Yeah, let's go. Okay, bien. And thus, today marks the day I sold my... I actually follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs. A section of the school is a relative seat being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayuri, full of energy, swings up the classroom door. Mames, un chingo de texto, wey. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Girl 1, welcome to the Literate Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always says nice things about you. Seriously, you broke that boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. What's a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Okay. I'll work escaping with this situation. This club is full of incredible cute girls. What you're looking at. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. The girl with the star attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Yuri. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayuri says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Sayuri, okay? Yuri, no? Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears completely more negative and timid, seems to have... Well, it's nice to meet both of you, Sayuri. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Monica, okay. It's great to see you again, Wolboo. Monica smiles sweetly. We don't know each other well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me some general feels a little... We make room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Nathan, I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little excited. Típico T, ¿no? Tenía que venirse. The girls have a view desk arranged to form a table. As I mentioned, it's been waiting, so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens their closets. Still feeling awkward? Okay, awkward. I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Hasta parece que estoy rapeando. The whiskers are drawn. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Okay, well, you know, just hurry and take one. So Yuri grabs one first, and Monica and I follow. It's delicious. A ver, se supone que Monica es como que la morra que le gusta, me gusta a mí, teóricamente, que soy el huelvo. El Gontier, a menos que sea morra, ¿no? ¿Se imaginan? Pero supongo que sí es vato, ¿no? Pero bueno. Luego, Sayori, pues es como que mi befa. Y... no, ¿cómo es? Yuri. Yuri es la que cocina los cupcakes, ¿no? Al parecer. Sayori attacks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Okay, le agradecemos a la Natsuki, ¿no? Why are you talking to me? It's not like... it's Natsuki. Okay. Pendejo. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Puta madre, se ofende que le agradeces. ¿Qué onda con eso? I thought you totally did. So you're sad. Well, maybe, but not for, you know, even you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. See. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Okay, ella fue la que fue por el té. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea, setting this crossline. Don't worry, the teachers gave us a permission. Es lo que les iba a decir, ¿no? Que bien pinche raro que aquí todo el mundo está haciendo su kermés en el salón de clases, ¿no? Pero pues bueno, les dieron chance. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Okay, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Ojo. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, yeah, okay? As president of Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Ojo, Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something and personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I feel fulfilling, okay, that dream. Monica really is a great leader. La Mónica. Monica is really a great leader, yeah. A ver, esto sí lo habíamos visto. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it away. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't have your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're about finding worthwhile, but it makes cool events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can already grow this club before he graduates. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best, you know it. Everyone enthusiastically está difícil de pronunciar esa palabra, pero agrees. Such different girls are interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to just find, maybe that's well, well, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm but about literature. So Wilbur, what kinds of things do you like to read? O sea, a ver, está chido que le hayan metido como un intro en toda la historia, al club y todo ese desmadre, pero como que está siendo un poquito medio tedioso, ¿no? O sea, digo, está bien, ¿no? O sea, se entiende. Agradezco que incluso está entendiendo todo, porque la verdad no vi si esta madre estaba en español, ¿no? Pero para las personas que quieren jugarlo y no entienden del todo inglés, pues obviamente es un poquito joda, ¿no? Pero bueno. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read this part of you past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mirrored quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing your sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep in complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a varying world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly, ay, güey, es que están haciendo chile. Clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. No, pero eso quién lo dijo, güey. Ah, es que no vi si lo dijo la... ¿Cómo se llama? ¿La Yuri? Sí, es Yuri, ¿no? O yo. Minimal level. This grade, Yuri might as well be having a conversation. Really, I wouldn't have expected Yuri. Ojo. Ahí va la Mónica. La Moni vidente. Much in the last few. I guess you could say that, but if a story makes me think or takes me another world, then I really can't put it down. So real horror is often very successful in changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why is that? Well, Natsuki eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last group meeting, no mames. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it. Oh, la Natsuki, güey. I give that back. Fine. Your cat keeps your poems. Okay. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Oh, Sayuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Isn't that cute? Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that is impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No, Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. Ok, híjole, ponme un puto 4. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Muchísimo texto, güey, de verdad, Pero muchísimo texto, bro. Do you have writing experience, you too, Yuri? Maybe you shouldn't. Or you can set an example and have Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Maybe it's time for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone poems. Well, we all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. A ver, la Natsuki es la de rosa, ¿no? Esta bomba. La Yuri es la de pelo morado. Y Mónica es la del medio. ¿Y cómo se llama la otra morra? ¿Sayuri? Natsuki and Yuri look crazy at Mónica. Let's all go home and write a poem of your own. No mames. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Sayori, okay, no Sayuri, Sayori. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthening the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Whirlpool? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I only want to come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and always my train of thought. ¿Cómo cambian todas? All four girls stare back at me with tearful eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, well, you all, I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, I have decided. One by one the girl says like that. Hijo de puta, yes, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her around me, jumping them down. Hey, if you really did scare me for a moment, if you really just came for compliments, I would be surprised, super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. No thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignments. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. I'll look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Okay. Yeah, can I really impress the class star Monica with it by mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Tatsuki clean up their food. Hey, well, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, so Yuri and I will never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Here, might as well. Yeah. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The hallway, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Yuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. No mames, a que lo va a tener que escribir yo, güey, porque si vas y chingas a tu madre. Nah, hombre, ¿qué, güey? ¿Qué es eso, güey? Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. No mames, ¿qué es esta mierda? O sea, pues sí creo que es un hecho que va a tener que escribir. Bueno, no seas mamón. A ver, vamos a ver. ¿Qué es esto, güey? De verdad, ¿en qué pincho me metí ya yo? A ver, vamos a traducir cada palabra. John Cage es como pues, jaula, ¿no? Una mamada así, como pues sí, una... Spice es como despista. Spice, a ver, eso sí lo traduzco. Ah, no, despreciar, ok. Dance, pues es bailar. Whisper, susurro. Sweet, dulce. Inferno, pues infernal. Vacation. Pero a ver, ¿qué hay que hacer entonces? O sea, tengo que crear una mierda, ¿no? Aquí. Theater, ¿qué es theater? Eso sí no sé qué es. Pluma, ok, so más o menos me salió. Lust, lujuria, excitement, pues, emoción. Pues no sé, o sea, pues, a ver. Whisper. No, espérate, güey, ¿qué hice? No mames, no, a ver, espérate. Bueno, ya. A ver, ¿qué puse? Whisper, ¿no? Luego... O sea, podría ser como un susurro acá, mamón, ¿no? Podría ser... O sea... Una prayer es como una petición, ¿no? Prayer es como... ¿Cómo se llama esta madre? See your prayers, the two... Oración, sí. Puede ser cute. Es que depende. Porque si es como acá pistón, pues podría ser como cry. Está chido. No tengo idea. Empty también puede ser. Pues a ver, empty. Puede ser heart. Bien, video jump, playground, tube, songs, flying, pure destiny, flying. Sing, cloud, sparkle, sunset, infinity, tragedy, flower. No, clouds, ¿no? What happened? A ver. Pues no sé, güey. ¿Podría ser sadness o anxiety? Sadness. Heartbeat. Together, aurora, amazing. Childhood. Rising. Desire. Shame. No sé por qué siento que esto va a tener que ver con alguna de las morras. Pain. Breakdown. Suicide. A ver qué sale. Running back at the literature club. I was the last coming, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Volvo. I hope this isn't too overwhelming. I recommend for you. Something you feel that first when you're not constantly. Oh, come on. Here's the thing. It's like. The key you're sending me, I already know for some people. Oh my god. You even brought you something today, you know. Wait, so you're and me? Look, really, don't be shy. It's really nothing. Go ahead, see. Ay, güey, no mames. Never mind. So you made me. Let's sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting any time in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here, Julie reaches into her bag and pulls out less than. I didn't want you to fill it out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so I should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute. She even picks out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled and I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities from the co-op. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Atsuki's rummaging around the closet. Wait, ¿verdad? O sea, está cagado el juego, pero muchísimo texto, bro. Man. It looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest. Why am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book you gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and I'm listening in a serious conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs stuff. Well, we can give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve that problem, fuck. Damn, what do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show in the first place, And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? So you're taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear the deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess the cupcakes, sí, sabía. Está bien. Okay. Haha. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why, just suggest it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work our details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayuri is still her usual self. But therein lies unexpected reason that I admire her. Like me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayuri can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Wow. I opened my eyes to find Sayuri's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out my chair. Sorry, wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for keep sleeping like that. This isn't an aping club. Does your school have an aping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime. You know, you'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Mames, güey, ahora cuánto llevamos de directo, güey. Porque si vamos... No te creo que apenas son 10 minutos. De verdad, no te creo que apenas llevamos 11 pinches minutos, güey. No mames, qué pido. Bueno. 40 minutos, güey. De verdad, está bueno el juego, se escucha chido, pero güey, I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, thought. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Him. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better and you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days is the past week? This past week, have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of your doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's writing all over you. Yeah? Sayori glances around at herself. How is writing all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I ran my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush after this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There is more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there is toothpaste staining your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Es culero el vuelvo, Ay, güey, de verdad que pinche salsa, no mames. Fortunately, Ellery don't care about it. Hey, you mean... ¿Qué pedo? You'd even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Okay. La besa. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does this kind of thing. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, fuck. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button may come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Those things even fit you properly. It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What you're smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. See that? Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori has lip buttons, her blaze once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I kept it buttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you think like this, and you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it. Haha, stop saying. A ver, esto. So if I keep this on, then I won't get bored. Because if I have time, even like you think like this, and you take care of better than me. Okay. Hi, Oli, ¿cómo estás? Aline, ¿todo bien? ¿Todo correcto? Fíjate que ya yo me hizo jugar este pinche juego. No sé ni qué estoy jugando. Para empezar se puede considerar que es un juego. Pero denme un segundito, no se vayan, que me están hablando. Sí, de que doy un descanso porque llevo 50 pinches minutos leyendo esto, Bueno, entonces, un segundo, no se vayan. He vuelto. De verdad me pregunto qué mierda estoy jugando. En serio. A ver. Hasta la siguiente escena vamos a hacer un pequeño resumen, ¿no? Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed early. Fine, it's a deal. Okay. I guess we really are better. We really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of it. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Siri. But it was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell which you're sometimes. Okay, everyone, Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay, dicen. Well, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same, I failed, and looks like you're still crowds away to retrieve the poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last time? Yeah, my relaxation ends. A ver, vamos a hacer un pequeño resumen, ¿no? De lo que llevamos. O sea, básicamente yo soy Huelbu. Al parecer, si tengo entendido, se entiende que soy un vato, el cual pues tiene una amiga que se llama Sayori, ¿no? Esta amiga, platicando con ella, pues nos anima a meternos a un club de la escuela. Pero pues el vato nunca, o sea, nosotros nunca estuvimos como muy interesados en ese desmadre de un club. Y pues dejamos pasarlo de largo, pero justamente al salir como una clase, Sayori nos invita a pasar un ratito en su club con sus amigas, supongo con las que pertenecen a dicho club. Y pues ahí estamos un rato y pues vemos que, por ejemplo, esta niña que está aquí se llama Mónica, una de pelo morado, se llama... Ay, güey, ¿quién era la de pelo morado? No mames. A ver, Natsuki la de pelo rosa. Luego Yuri. Pues creo que Yuri es la de pelo morado, ¿no? Sí. Sí, Yuri es la de pelo morado. Entonces, pues bueno, o sea, estamos ahí y allí están. Y platican acerca del club y que quién sabe qué. Y quedaron de hacer un poema para su siguiente sesión. Pero este güey dice que aún no estaba... No lo incluyeran porque no estaba decidido si meterse o no, ni siquiera a otro club que no fuera ese, al club de literatura. Las morras se quedan así como de no mames. Y pues ya el güey se anima porque dice que está chido, mínimo manto, o sea, que después de clase casi mantenga pues un tiempo con estas chavalas, ¿no? Pues ya supuestamente hace su poema. Entonces, o sea, es lo que yo, bueno, lo que se entiende, ¿no? Que está pasando ahora. Entonces... ¿Se está cayendo el directo? ¿O qué está pasando? Bueno, ya X. El punto es que eso se entiende, ¿no? Se entiende por el momento. Ahorita están discutiendo acerca del tema. Que, o sea, ahorita pues hubo una escena medio acá, medio comprometedora. Y pues al parecer hay varias que como que sienten atraídas por lo que se entiende. Mentalidad de hombre. Y pues a este güey le gusta según yo esta morra, ¿no? Mónica. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. We all know that everyone's reading. Why don't you find someone to share with? Can't wait. Bueno, ya, o sea, al parecer van a tener como una especie de exposición. Y van a hacer cupcakes y todo eso es madre. Y pues obviamente también creo que van a poner sus poemas. Una mamada así, ¿no? Pero bueno. I can't wait. Sayuri and Monica. Follow their poems. A ver, Sayuri's is in a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Can already see Monica's prize time and writing from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complain as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Bueno. Who should I show my poem to first? Depende, ¿no? O sea, porque por ejemplo... Según yo, como que la morra que está interesada en nosotros es Yuri, según yo. O sea, Yuri es como nuestra amiga, por así decirlo, que pues también como que se ve que por ahí, ¿no? Como que dice coquetea. Pero según yo, Mónica y la Natsuki es como que la más cute, ¿no? La caca, como que no ha mostrado nada. Y Mónica, pues es como nuestro crush. Entonces yo digo, por lo que entiendo, que con Mónica, ¿no? I should start with Mónica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem and I want her... Ajá, aparte de eso... And I want her to know I'm putting effort. Ajá, sí, bien. Hi, Boo. Having a good time so far? Yeah, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club... Ah, aparte es la presidenta del club, esta morra. Like new activities. Y... Sayuri, no, Sayori. Es Es la vicepresidenta. Like new activities or things we can do better. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Haha, don't worry, Wolfgang. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we all learning to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I can Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like. Ooh, a la verga. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you have those sort of things in common. Ay, güey, neta, ¿qué pasa con el chile? Que nos vemos a la verga. Ah, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. Ay, güey, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué decía? Ah, no, sí. Ah, no, espérate, sí dice algo más. The way she talks about you. Ojo. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading it too much? It could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Fury. But in any case, your writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that sound so happy reading your facts? Pensé que de repente como que... Ah, no, está bien. Yeah, that's so unexpected. Well, to each other their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing things. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Holding the wall. A ver, vamos a leerlo, ¿no? Dice, couldn't have been me. See the direction, the speckled pursuits, a noisy neighbor, and an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. Now I can see a real blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Ojo! So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing by my poems a bit. An epiphany? ¿Qué es eso, güey? Eso sí lo voy a buscar. Epifanía. La verga, ¿qué es una epifanía? I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just for... Wow! Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today, okay? Thanks for listening. Pues yo creo que lo vamos a dejar aquí, amigos. Yo creo que la sesión de hoy estuvo buena. 1 horita. Mañana la continuamos. A ver qué sale. Está medio raro el juego. La verdad es que nunca había jugado un juego así de literalmente pura pinche lectura. Pero pues bueno. A ver qué sale, ¿no? Después. Yo creo que mañana la intentamos de nuevo. Pues bueno, amigos. Nos vemos a la siguiente.